Okay. Let's do a farm run. See what happens. This is very interesting music. This we want to see if there's any. Oh, there isn't any. Okay. Okay. Farming guild. All my homies love this music. Buckets. Hold up. Need to store one bucket and take it. Did my bottomless bucket get deposited into the bank? It shouldn't have, but it did. Into tab 2. XD. Spade as well too. Let's put that away and let's grab 2 more buckets. Be ultra perfect. It's ultra compost. Let's go. Okay. Taking my YouTube chat message virginity. This is not Twitch. Oh my god, 2 people are here? 2 people are here? It's not Twitch, you're right. It's YouTube. But you both have YouTube accounts with your same Twitch and YouTube names. So who's fooling who here? Let's be honest. I don't know, man. People say chat here sucks, but like, maybe it does. Where's my Keck W's and Pog champs? Yeah, but I see Ripple, and that's all that matters. In chat, I see Ripple, so that's all that matters. Also, I don't know what the delay is between me talking to you. Oh, I don't know what that emote is. The fuck is this monkey? True. You know, overall, the delay is super small. Okay, because there's the only reason I'm asking, there's three options. There's normal latency, low latency, and ultra low latency. I don't know what the difference is between the three of them. I just know that there's one step quicker than what I'm at. So... But the only downside, I'm gonna be completely honest with this. The only downside to YouTube is I can't actually play copyrighted music, which is why we have to listen to RuneScape music constantly. Which kind of sucks, not gonna lie. Now, granted, I could set it up so I could listen to good music, and you guys would have to listen to terrible music. But no, like, so YouTube's algorithm for detecting copyrighted music is like infinitely better than Twitch's. So I can't. Like, the automated system will fuck me before I have a chance to even get off the ground. As far as I understand. Maybe it's not actually the case, but from what I understand is Twitch will bend me, or not, sorry, Twitch, but YouTube will bend me over. But here's the deal. So the big reason why I'm trying this out, honestly, is simply, like, there's been a lot of straws that I've said are the last straws, but Twitch coming out today and saying, hey, by the way, yeah, so the people who are making a lot of money on this site, we're going to start cutting back on their income as well, too, because we need to make more money. Because guess what? For you guys to stream 50 hours a week, all 4 weeks of the month, it costs us $1,000 to support your stream. Kind of a shit take. Kind of a really shitty take. They're increasing ads. They're lowering the amount of money people make, and it's like, that sucks. That's really shitty of a company to do. So I don't know how much I want to support it anymore. And it's always not been about the money. And the nice thing about YouTube is my VOD will be stored indefinitely, always and forever. Unless some bullshit happens, obviously. But like, it's just one of those things that like, you know, as the kids these days say, fuck around and find out. And I think they're going to find out. Twitch is going to find out real quick when more people start. Because by default, not even people with special deals or anything like that, default, YouTube is a 70-30 split. No, I'm not saying YouTube hasn't done some shitty things in the past too, because they have. But overall, I don't know. It just, to me, it just makes sense that, like, I don't know, give it a try here. And now that I have stuff set up for both, technically I can swap back and forth, and they got rid of the exclusivity deal on Twitch. I can technically stream here just fine, no big deal. So I was like, fuck it, why not, dude? Set everything up so I can swap between YouTube and Twitch as if it's no big deal, and just stream between each one, and just do whatever I feel like it. So I figured I'd set everything up, test the stream tonight, see if everything looks good, sounds good, is good, etc., etc. And if it is, it is, and just kind of go from there, you know? Like, have my options available. That's the best part. Yeah, exactly. And that is the problem, is YouTube. And the thing is, too, is I kept it 6K bitrate. I could crank that shit up to like 10K. I can increase the absolute fuck out of the quality on YouTube. And that's a big poggers, because I really enjoy high quality viewing. I did not grab a Renard seed. So I just left it as is for what I used on Twitch for stuff, but you know, good. Yeah. And I mean, it looked good on Twitch too, but like I can increase it, which is great to know. Dude, this farming music, hold up. Let's get the homies thumping at the club. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna go back to auto. We'll get there eventually. But yeah, no, I mean, I bought a new webcam. Here, check it out. Ready? Look at this. You look out. Oh. And beautiful. You can see the hair. Like, look how hairy I am, man. Like, look at this. This camera's so good. It's no DSLR or anything, but like, you know, it works. Mirrorless, I should say. DSLR. So I have a good friend that works at Corsair. And so he got me a sick deal on the Elgato face cam. The sickest of deals. And I can say that here because he probably won't ever show. But yeah, I just got the face cam. But it's nice. Like, it's 60 FPS. Like, look at my head. Woo! Look at this. But then, like, you know, you blow up big. Like, it does have some noise, but that's because I keep a pretty dark room. So there is some noise. Like, you can see, like, if you specifically look in like this area here, you can see noise. But I don't care about that because I think it's okay. Like, I could denoise it, but then it looks like an Instagram filter. So I'd rather have the noise from the video instead of it looking like a smooth Instagram video, you know? I just learned that when I go to webcam like this, you guys lose music. I'll figure it out. But anyways, let's continue the farm run. Why no bucket? It's right here. It's right here. Here's the bucket. Don't see it. Okay. All right. Fine. This is the thing about it, though. Like, I'm assuming... God, I want to assume. But learning usernames or who people are or things like that is... Wait. They have... Oh, Mortal, I need to do something for you here quick. Hold up. There you go. Timing people out. It's not just called like time out. It's put user in timeout. You put them in timeout like you're a child. And I'm going to put you in a spot where you deserve to be in timeout. It's hilarious. I'm not putting anybody in timeout. Wait, Eric G, is that the goob himself? Or is that someone else named Eric G? It's me. It's the goob. There are, like, I've got this account where my name is just Alderon with no last name or no first name or stuff like that. It lets you do that. You just have to go into Google account settings. And that's the only, genuinely the only thing that I find really, really, really fucking annoying with YouTube is a lot of accounts are first name, last name. And like, some people don't want that. Why did I only get 4 Renars? I thought I was supposed to get 6 by default with super compost or ultra compost. But anyways, that is the only thing that the transition between like, if I stream on YouTube more often type thing. Number 1, discoverability is terrible. Number 2, there has to be notifications. We clean them later. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's okay. Clean them. No, I can't now. I can't now. They're stacked as grimy. I can't clean them now. Unsubbed. Okay. Yeah, wait, did anybody sub to my channel? Did anyone subscribe to YouTube? Yeah, disgusting, I know. Which, again, you guys don't have to. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Ooh, timestamps. Oh, I like... Wait, can I make chat bigger? Pro streamer asking for subs. I sub to YouTube. Okay, so here's the deal, though. How long do the notifications take to come through? Because... YouTube. Excuse me, YouTube. No. So here's the deal, guys. I don't know. Okay. No, I'm not cleaning these for a meme. Oh, okay. Volox, why are you showing offline? If y'all don't like the music in Catherby, or sorry, in Sears Village, you're disgusting. Almost said it. I said it. It's out there. Yeah. Thank you guys for showing up, honestly. I appreciate it. I know you don't need to, and none of you. Look at that. Subscribe to the channel. Look at that. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. No, I know it's not called follow anymore. I know it's not called follow anymore. I'm too lazy to change the text. So that's part of it. Genuinely, like, knowing that a company like Twitch that's making, like, I think like last year they grossed like $4 billion or something like that. And then they come out today and they say, hey, by the way, so anybody, yeah, we'll, for you special people out there, yeah, we'll 70-30 you up to $1,000 or $100,000. And then after that, you're just like the other plebs, 50-50 split, because guess what? We're here for you. I don't, I don't know. I don't respect that at all. So I figured, well, I'll set it up so I'm on YouTube. So then if Twitch doesn't respond or if they double down or anything like that, I don't want to support a company that has decided that they would prefer money over their creators or supporting their creators. Because again, by default, YouTube, default, any streamer, if I ever hit monetization levels where I can then monetize my stream and stuff like that, or monetize videos or things like that, whatever it might be, 70-30 split automatically to me, I think. Unless, I think, but point being, even if it isn't to me, to every other creator, it's 70-30 split by default. which I think is better because these people are making the content for you. You are earning money because of those creators. Without the creators, you don't have a revenue stream. So take care of the people who are earning you the money, even if that means not lining your pockets as much. Honestly, that's the way that I view it. That's the way that everybody else should see it. And the fact that they came out today and were like, no. And the fact too, the second thing, they released that blog post at like 3 a.m. So they're trying to sneak it in there and be like, hey, hope nobody sees this. It's like, how did you expect people to not see it? Like, you're shitting the bed right now. So, yeah, I figured I would start a stream here on YouTube. I would see what it felt like, how the streaming process goes. The process of starting a stream is a little ridiculous. Like, you have to create a broadcast, but then when you create the broadcast, you aren't automatically live. You then have to edit the settings to make sure and be like, yes, this content technically isn't made for kids, so I don't have to follow any like kid laws or things like that. And then also, it's kind of this weird balance of like, you have to then set up a title and set up a description, and do you have tags for the stream or but yeah. But anyways, yeah, this whole, so I was like, I'll just try a stream on YouTube, see what it's like, see if chat's okay. Chat's okay so far. See if the experience is good so far. Mortal said that the stream looks good. So, so I just figured, whatever, YOLO it. We'll see what I like. We'll see what I don't like. We'll see how it goes. We'll just take it as it comes, and then we'll give Twitch some time to respond, because arguably the thing that sucks is having to force people over here. Good night, Eric. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it and hanging out. The thing that kind of sucks is having to try to funnel 400 followers. Not that everybody follows me anymore, but things like that. It's basically like starting fresh here. So it is up to me to promote and show people and say, hey guys, I'm live. Like things like that. Go back to that again. But in the thought of like losing followers and things like that, like knowing that there's gonna be people who just don't want to come to YouTube or stop by here, anything like that, like it kind of, I stream because I want to hang out with some people that I may not get to constantly stream out or hang out with, and this gives them an opportunity to stop in, say hi, ask me how I'm doing, and then take off, and that's fine. So having them come to YouTube if they don't have a YouTube account, or they don't have a Google account, or if their Google account is their full name, we don't want people to have their full name shown or things like that, which I don't know if it shows the full name or if it's just first name, last initial, or what. I don't know for sure. I've not actually typed in chat on any account other than this Alderon account. Oh. What's the celestial ring again? Is that from mining? Oh yeah, mining from shooting stars. Gotcha. So it's just one of those things. It's a lot to consider for me, but having a test stream tonight to test the waters a little bit and see what would happen, it's just one of those things. But that monkey will be you if you don't follow. Okay, next place. Oh no. I don't like that. So yeah, anyways, I appreciate y'all for being here, at least for just testing the waters. Yeah, it's good stuff. And maybe this gets me to upload non-stream videos to the same channel a little bit more. I did kind of scam Adobe the other day. Okay, I'll tell you guys. So the other day when I was scamming Adobe, you know what you can do? Go to their website. Say you want your Adobe, like, all apps, like every app. Normally they charge you $86 a month for it, which I think is a fucking ripoff. But also they do have a monopoly. What you can do, subscribe for that $86 and then instantly cancel. And when it goes through the cancellation process, it asks you, well, what's wrong? You say, well, it's too expensive. And they say, well, how about this? A deal where you get all apps for $30 a month. And you're like, okay, that's still expensive, but it's not $86 expensive. So you say, yeah, sure, I'll take that deal. They refund you the $86 and then charge you $30. Now, the caveat with the $30 is you are signing up for a 12-month contract. So no matter what, you are paying them $360 because you can't get out of the contract. You get out of the contract, they charge you the $360 anyway, so like you're stuck with it. But I plan on using it because I do use it quite a bit for just random Photoshops or random voice clips or random shit. Like I use it, not $30 a month worth it, but I do use it. So I do plan on continuing to use it. So yeah, so then they refund you the full $86 that you just spent because you're going into a contract with them. So you get all your money back and you get all apps for $30 a month, which compared to $86 makes you feel like you won the lottery. It's still goddamn expensive though. But you feel like you won the lottery. So that's really poggers. Tinder, what do you mean no bio, no problem? I have a bio. Sorry, one sec. I'm texting my grandma. Okay, RuneScape music, where are you at? Yeah, I am texting my grandma. Grandma. Right there. Do you see? Text grandma. Christ. I love my grandma. She's amazing. She made me a bunch of food today. I texted her. I said, hey, when are you making your borscht soup? Because I wanted to try it. She did say I was handsome because I sent her a picture. I sent her this picture. So, but she's like, oh, I just made some last week. But today I made cream of cabbage soup. And I was like, oh. And she's like, you're going to stop by and grab some, right? And I said, absolutely. So I went out, I bought her a coffee. I came back to her house and I exchanged one coffee for 1 pint of soup, 2 caramel rolls, 4 freshly made buns, and 1 pecan cluster roll thing that she makes since she makes chocolates. She doesn't know how scammed she got because the coffee only cost me $3 and she gave me at least $15 worth of food. But that's okay because I play RuneScape and that's what we do. We scam people. That's how we profit in this world. You don't tell them how bad of a deal they're getting in their trade. You just tell them you got a good deal, Grandma. You got a great deal. I'll trim your armor for free. Hand it over. I got you. Don't worry about it. She gave me her armor and I sold it on the Grand Exchange. So she yeah. No, why do my watermelons keep dying? God. Plant cucumbers instead. Dude, everything reminds me of her. Everything reminds me of her. Cucumbers, eating them like carrots. Ugh. Oh, I was one watermelon short yesterday. Here's the deal. Never mind. Never mind. We're not going there. Not on family-friendly YouTube. I need watermelon seeds. Who's gonna give me watermelon seeds? I don't want to at all. And you're like, well, just plant lower stuff and use super compost potions. No, that's even more annoying. I'd rather just get watermelon seeds instead. Oh, what was I gonna do? Okay, but yeah, anyways, sorry, annoying distraction in Discord. Holy fuck. Y'all just ever try to do something and someone fucking messages you? Like, my god. What a annoying shit. God, they're still doing it too. Holy fuck. This is the worst music in the game, I think. Better have a hard drop. Yeah, this kind of sucks. Okay, well, here's the thing, buddy, since I know you're listening. I don't hear the notifications, so all you're doing is just making the number on my Discord go burr, and I don't really care about that. That's fine. So send one-worded answers if you want. I can ignore you very easily. Thank you. For context, nobody will know. Oh, I'm done with watermelons already? Oh. I wish they had, like, a chatterino for YouTube. But they don't. And that kind of annoys me. Because regular... I like Chatterino a lot. I can make the text really big, so then I can, you know, my old eyes can see it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like their UI, like it'd be nice. Okay, so like what they need to do, it'd be nice to theater mode. Chat. Right below. So like you could still scroll up, ignore chat if you wanted to, but you know, but I mean the other thing is too, wait, you only have one monitor. I think you can pop out chat like this. Like I've got pop out chat. And then if I restore it and gets, yeah, see, but like, you know, that requires people to have two monitors. Do you hate this? Rob, listen. Number one, I love you. I love you. Number two, I'm just trying this out because I'm really fucking frustrated by the state of Twitch right now. So I wanted to do a test stream tonight just to test the waters, see how it is here, see how it shows up. I'm not a fan of their UI or anything like that. I do think that this is prime opportunity for YouTube to step up and fix some of the stuff. But yeah, like there's some annoyances with it, like having to create a new stream every time, like you as well, I'm sure you know, things like that. But just so you know, because we need to, did I pick my nose? Did I pick my nose? Holy fuck, dude. Dude, did I pick my nose? God damn. Like did I pick my nose on stream? You can't embarrass me. You can't fucking embarrass me. I am here. But yeah, sometimes I scratch the inside of my nose. Yeah, I gotta blow my nose now. Thank you. God. Yeah. Yep. But that's okay. Yeah, you can't embarrass me. Sometimes I scratch my nose inside with my finger. Okay? It happens. Deal with it. You're not human if you don't pick your nose from time to time. Wait, isn't your fight stick like brand new? Okay. That's fair. Understandably, I know about as much about the buttons on a fight stick as I do on how to repair an airplane. So, wrong patch. Gotcha. Nice. Yeah, just for future Rob knowledge, this isn't like a permanent swap to YouTube. This was me just testing the waters with the test stream. It very much is just a test stream. So I don't plan on making the full swap yet. I just wanted to see what it's like from a streamer's perspective. So like, you know, you don't have to rush to cancel your sub on my Twitch and, you know, subscribe to me here on YouTube or anything like that. But, you know, yeah, it is. But like the stuff that I guess might not be good on YouTube is stuff that can be fixed. The stuff that I dislike about Twitch is clearly not something that they do care about. So, yeah. But again, here's what I'm hoping happens, okay? Here's what I'm really hoping happens, okay? Perfect world. Because I love Twitch. I do. I think the direction they're heading is wrong, but I do love a lot of things about Twitch. I think what they need to do is take a look and revise the blog post they made and say, hey, by the way, clearly we're out of touch and clearly we need to make some changes. And this is what our plan is to do that. I don't expect it to come out for a week or two. So here, what has me worked up about it? So the biggest thing is, and I'm going to say this, I read it this morning at like 6 a.m. my time when I woke up. So I read it before the entirety of the internet had time to blow up about it as well. My opinion was not formed by the popular opinion of Twitter itself. So kind of looking at the post itself here. One sec, I'm just loading it up so I can get some context put in here. Hold up, please hold. Okay, so obviously they reached out to a subset of streamers, blah blah blah, about their stuff. Like, that's fine. They are the foundation of global community. It's your passion, your hard work, your creativity that makes Twitch the kind of place it is, blah blah blah, whatever. It's fine. For subscriptions, we use a baseline revenue share of 50-50, which is okay. I've never once thought about that a 50-50 is good, but for the revelation, for a lot of streamers and things like that, 50-50, it is what it is. I still think that it should be more than 50-50, honestly. I think it should be, again, 60-40, 70-30. I don't think it needs to go as high as 80-20, because I think that's a little bit too much, because they are providing a service as well too, but I don't think it ever should be 50-50. But I understand it has been 50-50 for a long time. It is what it is. You know, they don't, things like that. But like, this is kind of the shit that I don't like. And it doesn't affect me at all, because I'm still 50-50. But the fact that they're saying, oh, by the way, okay, so you've earned 100K. Now suddenly you are now dropped down to the 50-50. When actively those streamers, so they're basically, it's like walking into your manager's office and them saying, okay, by the way, yeah, so instead of giving you a raise, we're cutting your pay, because this is going to, like, imagine losing 20% past your first 100K. But like, if you're earning $1 million, you're earning $1 million, suddenly that $1 million is worth 820K. Like, and sure, it's not going into effect until literally next year. Okay, so say, I mean, but like you're losing. And then also they're saying, okay, cool. So the other part of it that sucks is just play more ads. So we're giving you 55% more. Yeah, and I do too. But like, I mean, there's still, at the end of the day, there's still, okay, so for majority of them, and I'm talking about people like when Tim was on Twitch, or when, with Pokemon being on Twitch, or things like that, the people who are not scumlords about how they're earning their money, but like the same things, but like, that's fine. It's still shitty, because at the end of the day, they're still people, and they still don't deserve to have their revenue suddenly cut, which again, I guess it's not super sudden, because they've got until June 1st. But when you can move to a platform, or when you can try to compete with a platform that by default gives a 70-30 revenue split, like, I don't know. To me, it's just, it doesn't seem like it's great. And then they're like, but play more ads. Okay, well, sure, if you play more ads, then whatever. Like, that also kind of sucks, because again, that gets away from the streaming. And like, if you want to make up for that lost stuff, sure, they're giving you 5% more of the ad stuff, but yeah, true. But the thing is, like, for me, I've been supporting it, and I get that, and I understand that, and that's fine. I pay for Twitch Turbo, so I don't get ads, because I don't want to watch ads on any part of the website at all. So I pay Twitch, so I've been paying into that. But like, like, that is a problem in of itself, but fine. And then like, this sentence right here actually pissed me off, and I get what they were trying to mean. But when we first established 50-50 revenue share split, it was to signal we're in this together. I don't understand this, and I know what they're going for. I understand what they're trying to say. I don't, like, we took 50% of your money because we do this too. It just, Like, it's fine. It's just the thing is, like, they did move. They're like, 22,000 of you have waited in user advice asking us to move all streamers to 70/30, which, again, as a smaller streamer, I don't care. I don't stream to make money. I don't stream to do this, but whatever. And to pay streamers faster, let's check about the latter part. They did increase it. Yep. They're in the middle of rolling out the largest change to payout, cutting payout threshold in half to $50, which is true. They're good. Yeah, and that's fine. But then now they're saying that person is equal. After, like, sure, you've earned 100K of your own money per month. That's great. But then we're gonna, it doesn't sit right with me. I don't like it. The thing is too, and then the other part of it too is, like, this is where I thought that they're out of touch as well too. So they're like, live video costs for 100 CCU, which, I forgot what CCU stood for again. Not this stuff. Not this stuff. CCU Twitch. Concurrent users. Okay. So for somebody who's streaming to 100 concurrent users for 200 hours a month. Okay. That's 50 hours a week. And they're like, well, you cost us $1,000 a month. But, like, I would like to see the stats of, number one, for 100 concurrent user streamer who streams 200 hours a month. Okay, what about somebody who streams for 100 concurrent users for 100 hours a month? Okay, like, how much? Clearly, you would assume that at that point, 100 concurrent users for 100 hours a month would cost $500. Okay, 100 concurrent users who just maybe logs in, they stream 50 hours a week, like they stream, 50 hours a month, so that's like 12 hours a week. And say what do they then cost? $250? I mean, that's a, I don't know. It's just one of those things that's like, I get it's a lot of money. It's fine. Like, that, it's one of those things where, and then, okay, question though that I have. Okay. It doesn't say anything in here about per month. It just says their first 100K earned through subscription revenue. Sorry, I have to click to move in here. I'm done here. Let's go to this one. No, because, yeah, but all they say is, it says nothing for the streamers still on those premium deals. We're adjusting the deal so they retain their 70/30 revenue share split for the first 100K. The email that went out was tiers up to a maximum subscription of 100K annually. So for subscription revenue in excess of 100K USD annually, you go down to the 100K US will be calculated over a 12-month period starting from your annual agreement renewal date. The 100K USD threshold first day. Yes. So this affects quite a few more people. 100K annually. So anybody making over 100K annually is now getting fucked by this. Yes. But I mean, still, that's like the second, if you're at 70/30, so 100K, of $5 sub times 0.7, $3.50, 100K divided by 3.5. So yeah, so if you hit in total, say divided by 28,571 divided by 12. If you have 2,380 subs, you're affected by this. Anybody with 2,380 subs is now affected. Which would affect, as it stands right now, if we took numbers right now, 587 streamers. If we took today's sub count. But yeah. Yeah. And the thing is too though is like it isn't like I'm not raging. I'm not anti-Twitch over this. I think that the part of the reason is if they want to grow or if they want to do better or if they want to be, yes, but it's the fact that like people have been saying time and time again, and I get that Twitch needs to make money and things like that. But it's like suddenly they just cut your pay. Like it's just that part sucks. And I'm, yes, it's just big streamers that it's going to affect and things like that. But it's not like Zeppela would be affected by it, and Zeppela is someone who I respect. Granted, I don't play Final Fantasy 14 anymore, but like Zeppela's affected by it. Whoops is affected by it. Towley's affected by it. Anita's affected by it. Miko's affected by it. Seth Drums is affected by it. Seth Drums is fucking amazing. Like I love Seth Drums. Ethan, Crank Gameplays, even though he doesn't really stream on Twitch, I don't think he's technically affected by it. Well, we don't care about Cloaksy. Cloaksy went to YouTube. Dan's Gaming's affected by it. And these are all people that like John Bams is one of the kindest human beings that I know. He's affected by it. You know, it's just one of those things like for me that it's affecting people who I think deserve to make more. And now they're not going to be making more. They're going to effectively be making less. And these are smaller streams that are right on the cusp of like, so it's not going to affect them as much because it's going to be a smaller portion of their total income that's going to be affected because they are barely hitting the 100K mark, but they're still affected. It's still a cut in pay. So how many subs does Zeppela have right now? Sorry, I don't have chat on another screen. Zeppela's at, sorry, she's barely making the cut. She's at 2583. So again, her pay isn't cut as much because she's barely making like, you know, the sub count right now for the total 100K over a year. But again, it's still affected and it still sucks. So my boy Foe is affected by it. Foe just had a child. Well, his wife had a child. He didn't have a child. He helped create that child. Dizzy Kitten's affected by it. Alex, Wubby's manager, Lamau. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, again, it's not, I'm not quitting Twitch. I just literally tonight was a test stream on, was just a test stream on YouTube just to see. Yeah, but for me, that's a paycheck, and that's a problem. That's like a paycheck for some people, which again, they're different because they're making more money. But I mean, that's paying for a car. Yes, I mean, and there's workarounds for everybody on it, but I think, you know, a workaround could be people go to YouTube and make Twitch sweat a little bit. You know, there's always that option. I mean, there are. I could get a second job. You know, that's technically a workaround, but having to work more for the same amount of pay sucks. That's my point. I mean, I do think it's shitty they gave special deals to people who are making them more money. Yes, I think that everybody should be on a 70-30 rev split, period. But I do agree with that statement. I do agree that giving special treatment to people who are making more money for them sucked. I agree, exactly. I agree. That's the end goal for me. 70-30 is not sustainable for them. Sure, I mean... But you also have to take care of the people who are making you money. And take care of the, like... They should find more advertisers. Like, yeah, they pay, you know, play more ads if everybody's at a 70-30 split. But, like, you know, but Twitch should work harder to make their creators have 70-30. I know. It's just... It's both. There's sides to both stories. But the nice thing about it, in the end, is if people want to move on, or if people want to do something else, they have an option like YouTube available if they want to try to make it worth it, which is a lot, but... It's... In the end, because I don't know how much more I want to talk about this, and I'm not just shutting it down because of whatever. It's just one of those things that I don't think I'm going to change my mind. I'm not saying that your stuff is wrong. Well, okay, but okay, so there's a lot of other things that make Twitch like inconsistent, which again, YouTube is not immune to it. I'm not saying that fuck Twitch, YouTube supreme. It's not. There's a lot of stuff with both of them. I just don't think, and again, this is before I read everything, like before I read other people, my opinion wasn't influenced when I was on the shitter this morning at 6 a.m. when I woke up, because I had to take a morning dump right before I hopped in the shower and left for work. I read that and I was uncomfortable with it. Now, there isn't a perfect answer to every situation. Like, I know there's a lot of holes in my argument. There's things that I should think about. That's fine. But at the end of the day, I also believe that even if Twitch fixed those things, or even if Twitch had workarounds, or if this is the direction that Twitch is going, I don't agree with it. I think that there are things that the company can do as a whole, because last year their profits, if I read correctly, I could have been wrong. I will asterisk that. But I think they profited something like $4.6 billion. Unless I misread it again, I was very tired in the morning. I could have misread it. So I will be open to people correcting me if I was wrong. But they had a net positive gain of like something like $4.6 billion last year, if what I read was correct. It isn't. Please let me know, because I would like to be correct. But $2.6 billion was their profit, or was that $2.6 billion profit then? That's a lot of money. And that's profit. That's not that. I mean, I'm assuming that number is profit because I'm not worried about like $2.6 billion of revenue. Do they have profit numbers out there? Like, I don't know if they would advertise their operating costs or where they're at, if they would at all. I mean, obviously shareholders probably know that, or like the board. I'm just curious. Like, I wonder what they profited, because if their operating expenses are as close as it is, then sure, we can look at they need to increase profit somehow. Where maybe losing 20% of all sub money over 100K would hurt them quite a bit. But yeah, that's fine. Okay, so $2.6 billion in revenue last year. I mean, that's still a lot of money. But again, if what they're doing is saying, like, again, I get it. It's not, this issue isn't black and white. It will never be fixed. And again, I'm not done streaming on Twitch. I'm still going to wait for what their response is going to be, or if they respond to this, or whatever the case is going to be. You know, give them time. I'm not instantly pitchforking and going. I just, number one, I wanted to, it's always been in the back of my mind what streaming on YouTube might be like. So I wanted to try a stream tonight to see what it's like. Secondly, when I probably, or if I stream tomorrow, it's probably going to be back on Twitch, just like it normally would be. I do think that positively what Twitch has done in the past few days with banning gambling, even if it is not, doesn't include sports gambling, which I think is a little weird. Even though technically they are two different things. I think if you're going to say, hey, we're banning gambling, you should probably ban gambling as a whole entirety. But yeah, I'll read through this. And again, too, I do want to make it very clear. I'm not going to it's not like my mind can't be changed either. I'm not dead set on any one thing or anything else. Yeah, exactly. So whatever the point is. But what I'm saying is like, there's that aspect, but I still think it's a good step in the right direction. Like, you know, it is what it is. I do think that them, like they mentioned in the post, them talking about, they, I'm gonna say, I read that comment and now I lost my train of thought. It's gone. The thought is gone. Secondly, I do think them increasing their payouts, like they said in the post, sorry, that a train of thought is recovered. I do think what they said when, hey, guys, we've made payouts quicker, which is great. You remember it used to be 90 days and then went down to 45 days. And then now it's down to 15 days every, you know, at the 15th of every 30 days. Sorry. I got the 15th of every month, 30 days, you get a payout. If it was $100 and now it's $50, I think those are very fantastic changes. I think some of the changes that they've made to the site and like how the site works is in discoverability is great. Like, it's not like everything Twitch does is bad. I just think there are certain times when they make a choice that makes me question what they're doing, which is one of the things today, makes me question what direction they're going in. Now, I don't necessarily agree with it, but that doesn't mean my mind can't be changed. That doesn't mean that I'm not right. I mean, I very much could be wrong in my opinion, but that's also one of the best parts about an opinion is even if I'm wrong, it's still kind of how I feel, and I accept that. Even if it's on the side of things where like your opinion has no logical basis, like it makes sense to me, so that's really all that matters to me. But like at the end of the day, I do think that Twitch is doing a lot of things right. I think areas that they need to work on is like how their ban process, like their consistency with banning. Your opinion is wrong and you should feel bad. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. It's yeah. Yeah. Which, as a business decision, like at the end of the day, Twitch is a business. They need to keep their business afloat. They need to do what they need to do to survive as a company, because at the end of the day, they have employees they need to pay, and what would suck is them having to lay off or fire all of their employees because they couldn't survive. I get that. That's fine. Again, it's just, I think the biggest thing that they need to remember is the people who are making the money, which again, I will read through the Twitter post later when I have time. Yeah, I could probably start the farm run over. That'd be fine. No, I don't have watermelon seeds, so you need to get on that. Bullocks. But at the end of the day, they're a business, they're a company, they need to make money. They need to sustain their company as a whole, and if that means that they have to, you know, cause a few waves to go go through because they need to keep their company alive, then that's fine. It's just also at the same time, what if someone like Pokimane or someone who has a very large sub count suddenly says, you know what, that's fine, I can go make a little bit less here on YouTube, but I'm no longer going to be a revenue stream for you on Twitch at all. How much money are they losing at that point then? Because it could be that the streamer that they're now cutting back on leaves. Yeah, and I'll read that, and again, I can talk to you about it after that. I'm still speaking as if I haven't, because I haven't read it. But at the end of the day, they have to do what they feel is right. And I respect that. And I understand that. And I think that some decisions are made from a company standpoint that they need to do something to survive. And I get that. But there have been a lot of inconsistencies lately, and again, I'll read through the post, and if my mind has changed, then I will, understandably, make a change in how my mindset is, and that's okay, because I do feel like right now all of my opinions are based upon my reaction of the post itself. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I'm not mad at Twitch. I'm still going to watch Twitch. I'm not anti-Twitch. Again, my opinion right now, as of 8:47 p.m. Mountain Standard or Mountain whatever fucking MST or MDT daylight, whatever, I don't know, I don't care. On September 21st, 2022 is that I think this is a shitty choice for the top creators, but I can change my opinion, and I will if I need to. The other side of it is too, though, I've been toying with the fact of streaming on YouTube, and I saw this as a good opportunity just to see how it goes. And so far, I've been fine with it. I know from a viewer standpoint, it is a little bit rougher because of the discoverability is terrible. Chat isn't as great, even though there are plugins for chat, like Truffle, VIP. You know, so plugins just like Better Twitch TV and stuff like that. There are stuff like that, but at the end of the day, exactly, like both sites have their pros and cons, and one of my biggest cons is having somebody who follows me on Twitch sorry, I just bumped my mic. Someone who follows me on Twitch, who interacts on Twitch, who loves Twitch, who streams on Twitch, who all their viewing is on Twitch. They may not ever come over to YouTube, and for me, losing somebody who is a consistent streamer, consistent viewer of mine on Twitch, and who enjoys streaming on Twitch and chatting on Twitch and being on Twitch, it's tough for me to want to say, hey, by the way, come to YouTube. And then they're like, well, I don't want to. That's a tough thought for me, because I don't want to lose someone because, yeah, that's the other thing too that sucks about YouTube is having to listen to RuneScape music all night. I can't throw on a like right now, the last song I was listening to on Spotify was Toxicity by System of a Down. If I put that on there, yeah, but again, there's just been a lot of inconsistencies. the post, ultimately what it boils down to is the post today made me say, I'm gonna try streaming on Twitch just to see what it's like. I've enjoyed it mostly, but like when I stream tomorrow, or if I stream tomorrow, or if it's Friday or Saturday or whenever my next stream is, it'll be back on Twitch. I promise that. Like, that's a guarantee. It will be back on Twitch. It will be with everything that I am not making the hard swap over. I'm not anti-Twitch or anything like that. It's just the wave created today pushed me to the island of YouTube for a day just to see what it's like here on this island, and we'll go from there. But maybe I just try to put more work into YouTube, where in the off time I play an hour or two a day or every other day of a single player game, and I upload a playthrough on YouTube, and people can watch it there if they want to. You know, it's just one of those things where it's options. But I do want to try to make myself more available online, or I'm streaming more, get to talk to people more, play games with people more. Like, Rob, if you still ever want to play, we were here together, we were whatever together at some point whenever everything in your life has settled down. Like, absolutely. Like, I'm more than happy to, and I want to play that type of game with you, because I think, you know, us yelling at each other would be fun. It'd be really fun, because we're going to argue over puzzles, because I'm a goddamn idiot when I don't see the solution right in front of my face, and you're gonna be like, Jared, this is so fucking easy, and I'm gonna be like, but Rob, I don't get it, and you're gonna be like, but Jared, it's so fucking easy, and we're like, Rob, but I don't get it, and you'd be like, Jared, it's so fucking easy, and I'm just gonna be like, you know what, I love you, and then we're gonna calm down, and we're gonna get through the puzzle together, and we'll move on to the next one, and it'll repeat, because my brain don't work. Yeah. Yeah. And that's I mean, that's a point to keep in as well too. Yeah. Yep. And that part I understand. And again, at the end of the day, while I still, again, pre-reading the Twitter post and of how Twitch actually works and stuff like that, I'm not dogpiling. I'm just, this is my initial thoughts. I do want to do a little bit more research into it just to find out. So I do appreciate the post. And I'll read it, and I'll get an idea of kind of what's going on. But there are a lot of things that I wish Twitch would fix as well too, that are outside of anything to do with payment to creators and things like that. So that's kind of the end of it. So I wonder if he's posted anything about this, like, because that post, sorry, I just read it through because I wanted to read through it. That post was January 7th, 2022. So 9 months later, did he post anything about it today? Sorry, my contacts are fucked up. He said a lot about it today. I'm going to read through that later. I don't want to just sit here and like stare at the screen, but yeah, somebody, okay, I'm gonna be honest, somebody came in today and be like, oh, OnlyFans only takes 20%. Like, yeah, bitch, OnlyFans ain't a fucking live streaming service. Like, the amount of, like, the content delivery of OnlyFans versus the content delivery of Twitch, very different. Very, very different. You can't put them in the same boat at all. You can't be like, oh yeah, OnlyFans only takes a 20% cut. Like, congratulations to them. They don't need a back end. Like Twitch or YouTube or anybody else does. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to the farming guild. It's been a good conversation. I hope I haven't been too frustrating for you, Rob. You haven't been too frustrating for me. I do welcome conversations like this with open arms because I do think that a lot of people can learn and build from conversations like this. I do think it's great. I thought I did learn a lot, and I'm still learning a lot. So I do appreciate it. Look at my strawberries and my watermelons are already grown, and I started those at the beginning of the stream. But yeah, it's been a good experience to try to stream on YouTube once, just to see what it's like. Again, I'm going to be back on Twitch streaming sometime within the next few days. So, then we'll go from there. I may actually call stream. I know it was only an hour and 15 minutes. What was I gonna say? I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I'm gonna go eat a little bit of food. Part of me knew this day would come. While not great, it's definitely not the worst version of this closing paragraph. Pretty much validate my tweets from Janet. Yeah, I mean, it's true. Like, yeah. I think that finding a good person like that, like, you found a very good post about it because, the guy definitely knows what he's talking about, and he does it in a good way. And he did have some cool posts after that as well, too. Yeah, he does. Like, every time someone asks if I'd go back to Twitch, I'd die a little on the inside. I want to go back, but the circumstances that would make that attractive or even possible, feeling like moving heaven and earth. I hope Twitch is the start of your creator journey, not the end. The man cares so much about Twitch still. And to be fair, what he said, it sounds... he's saddened by the current state of Twitch because of the changes that have taken, not necessarily the change today, but what it's gone through. Sorry, my contact is like fucked. But like, man, that guy is passionate about Twitch, and that's awesome. I respect the guy a lot. Okay, so and then you have people like this. So this is the type of people that piss me off, genuinely. It's guys like this. Twitch legit said, fuck you. Myself and a number of people who I know are on this premium contract. Why am I looking at that monitor? I could literally look at this one. On this premium contract, I asked questions about it to multiple staff members and they assured me it's all good. Nothing to worry about. 100K and it's all gone. Like, no, no. 100K and it's not all gone. Twitch isn't saying, oh, if you make over 100K, that fuck you. That's it. That's all you're gonna make is 100K. Like, this guy is the one dogpiling. Or causing a dogpile, whoever he is. Yes. This, so this is the shit that pisses me off because, like, this is where I would step in and say, no. No, it's not all gone. Also, I wonder. Hold up. I want to see something real quick. If this... Why? Okay. Sorry, one sec. I'm trying to look up. Why does this website not have subs for him? Something tells me this guy didn't actually look up the stats. No sub count on Twitch Tracker, which is a website tracking. Yeah. Like, I'd have to go through a bunch. What does he say? He's... Okay, wait, now let's check here quick. Oh, I clicked. I don't want... Why does it not have the rank here? Oh, ranking position number 5. Ranking, like, is this his rank? I don't know. But anyways, point being... Like I did. This is him. But like Nick Merckx has current active subscriptions. XQC, current active subscriptions. Moist Critical, current active subscriptions. Hours streamed. It's like he doesn't even have stats for his... That's it. That's it, boy. This guy's not affected at all. Period. What is it? 28,000. What's the number we decided that we did? 28,571. So he is 6 6,000 subs below that mark of even being affected. Because this is, oh, sorry. Let me move this over a little bit. This year, his sub count is 22,538 total. Obviously, this website name may not be perfect, but total this year, he has earned 22,538 of the 28,571 it would take to get. And that's if, oh yeah, he did say he had a special thing to 70/30. So he does have that. So yeah, he needs to get 6,000 more subs in the next 3 months, which it'll be kind of close if you think about it, because you have October, November, December. And right now he's averaging about, like, he's only got, sorry, I was on the right tab, you know, roughly 2,000. So he could potentially get to that. But even if he does get to that at all, if he gets to that, he's going to lose, like Zepla, minimal money. Minimal. But you have to sensationalize it. You have to. Biggest middle finger if I've ever seen one. Fucked up situation for real. Again, I still don't necessarily 100% agree with it. I do think it does but beside the point. Again, it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, they're doing what they think is right for the company to survive, so the people who work for Twitch and or the people who are able to stream on Twitch are able to continue to create money or make money. Therefore, you know. Yep. Also, I don't like XQC, so if you're gonna say he's gonna lose a shit ton of money, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna fucking love it. Okay, hold up. Yeah. Yeah. Which is a lot of money. A lot of money to pay for someone just to be on your platform. I wonder how much, like, okay, because like he's said or someone said or things like that, like, you know, Twitch Prime isn't free. Obviously, I mean, at the end of the day, Amazon is still getting the money, but that money that people are paying for Twitch Prime doesn't go to Twitch. Most likely, I would assume, unless there's some sort of like back end thing that kind of, whatever. It's like when you're subbing to somebody for free, they now have to pay out $3.50 or $2.50 or whatever it is. So Twitch isn't seeing that, but suddenly now Twitch has to pay out to that creator $2.50. So I wonder how much Amazon, like if Amazon is still footing just the bill, but like obviously Twitch isn't seeing that money, or like how the back end of that works. Because they have to pay out on that Twitch Prime. but like, it's just one of those things that's okay. Yeah, I should reload the article again, but anyways, I'm very hungry. I think again we had a good conversation tonight. I do appreciate it because my eyes have been opened up a little bit. Trying to look for a good song to go out to. Wait. Oh, I need to go get those tracks real quick. Wait. This isn't the song I thought it was. God damn it. Here we go. I am taking off. I'm gonna go eat some food, go to bed. I'm gonna watch some more of Scandy Flick on Amazon Prime because I love the homies for the Grand Tour. And I may be back tomorrow. I know pretty much today was just the Twitch, the RuneScape window is purple while Alderon just yells at stream. But I do appreciate the conversation. I do appreciate the talk. Next time I stream for everybody here, it will be back on Twitch. So I have no plans on permanently transferring to YouTube or anything like that at all. I just wanted to see what it was like to actually have a stream on YouTube tonight. I'm going to be looking over the VOD and stuff like that, kind of just see how it goes. But I do appreciate the time. I do appreciate the conversation. I do appreciate the hanging out. I do appreciate the information. And it's always good to speak with you too, Rob. I love you. Wait, let me see. Is this gonna be the one that I think it is? Hold up, I have to find out. One sec. Sorry. No. Okay, anyways. Never mind. Not the one I wanted to look for. Okay. So, yeah, we'll see you guys later. Yeah, well, and even you made me happy with the information because it is a different viewpoint. It gets me to think about things where, again, my mind still hasn't been changed, but it is shifted closer to the center and or, you know, not as angry as I was on the pooper this morning. Even though it doesn't affect me at all in any way, shape, or form. But I think it is always interesting to see both sides, and the business side of things and the content creator side of things. And I do think that people are overreacting, but it's there has been a shift. I will tell you that right now. There has definitely been a shift of thought process. YouTube was fun to stream on. I appreciate it. But again, we'll be back on Twitch next time I stream. So you guys have a good night. Thank you. Appreciate it. Here, I'm gonna give you big kisses. And yeah, I really that guy made me fucking laugh. Holy shit. I will be affected by this. No, you won't. We looked up the numbers. You aren't affected by it at all. Period. But anyways. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate it. And Mortal, I know you said bye. I salute you guys. And how the fuck do I end a stream on YouTube? I think it's this button.